Hello, friends. Once again, this is the Money Man. I'm coming to you live, trying to get a message across to everyone. Life as we see it can be better. Life as we want it can also be better. So I'm urging you to take note of what I'm saying. We've got to do things different. We're living in a new day now. We need to be proactive in everything that we do. Life can be better, but the only way life's going to be better for us, we're going to have to change some of the things that we do. I'm talking about money, 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 money. MONEY. Everybody needs it. Some people don't know what to do with it, but they still need it. We need it. And we're going to keep trying until we accomplish that goal. So I'm asking you to take what I'm saying seriously. If we can just come together as a people, as a productive society, if we can put our differences aside and live as a unit, come together as a unit, I assure you, we can accomplish greater things than we've already accomplished. I'm saying to you, friends, we are a giant. But the reason we can't accomplish things in life is because we are separated. We are separated. And as long as we are separated, we're not going to accomplish much because strength is in numbers. Just like finances is in numbers. You don't have to have $1 million to be financially comfortable, but it would be nice to have $1 million. But we have to come together and decide, are we going to settle? Are we going to continue to do the same thing? Well, there's a fact. It's a fact. You keep doing the same old things, you're going to get the same old results. We haven't reached financial independence. That's what all the different races are saying to us. I got mine. Why you can't get yours? They use us. We're the one that make them rich. We don't save no money. The majority of us. There are some that save money. They know the value of money. One thing we were never taught is economics. Even in school, they didn't tell us about economics. They may have touched on it here and there, but as far as teaching it, we have never really understood how economics work. In order for you to get something out of this society, You have to be economically empowered. And until we become financially independent, we are dependent. We don't have to go around begging the banks for money. We don't have to be running to the title pawn shops all every time, pawning our title, trying to make it. The problem is we don't have a game plan. We don't have a game plan. We live from one day to the next. Easy come, easy go. We're not worried about tomorrow. But friends, what about our children's future? Are they going to be better off than we are? Are they going to know the value of a dollar? Are they going to have discipline, knowing not to spend every dollar they make? Will they realize that the more they spend in the department stores, the richer they're making the rich? And that saying goes, the rich get richer, the poor get poor. That can change. That can change if we know how to save and invest. That's the game right there. Investment. Invest. Not only in the rich man's game, but invest in your own game. Be the game changer. Change this thing. Turn it around. I have the game plan. I know what it takes to be financially independent. I'm just looking for a few people that have that same mindset. They're just tired of being tired, tired of scraping, tired of struggling. We can change that. We can change it. We've got older people now barely making it. Some getting $600 a month to live off of. How in the world? Uh, that's sad. A rich country as this, they throw the older people to the curb and don't care about them. But listen, look in the mirror at yourself. You may be in the 40s, 50s, 60s. But what's going to happen when you hit that 80 mark if you're fortunate enough to make it there? What's your future? You won't have no future. And you're going to die and you're not going to leave your children anything. Come on, let's wake up. Let's smell the coffee. It's time for us to change this thing. I'm serious about this. It, it don't take a whole lot of people to do anything. It just takes a few people that have the same mindset. We want to better ourselves. We want to better the future for our children. We want to accomplish something other than working for the man day in and day out. And when the day of pay come, we barely got enough to pay our bills. It's time to change that, my people. Come on. We are smarter than that. That other races have been playing us for the fool. We go on the corner store on the corner should be owned by our people. It's owned by a foreigner, and you spend your money with them. They don't even have enough courtesy to say thank you. Come on now, it's time for this to change. If we put our money together, pool our resources, and start investing in ourselves, that corner store can be ours. With the apartment stores that we go to, we can buy. We can buy houses. But no, we want to do it individually. Well, individually might get you somewhere for a little while, but it's better to do it as a unit. People helping people with the same mindset. Listen to what I'm saying. We can get out of this rut. We can stop being second class citizens because that's all we are. If you ain't got no money, you ain't got much of a voice. It takes finances. The Mexicans have shown us what to do. Even the Puerto Ricans come over here and show us what to do. The Cubans came over here and showed us what to do, but we close our eyes to it. We're so busy going out killing one another, we ain't got no time for it. They're thinking that drugs is the wave of the future. Drugs is drugs ain't doing nothing but destroying our people. And those that's dealing the drugs, they all they're doing is making money for somebody else to get. They just wait for them to pile up that money, and then they come on in there because they already know what's going on. That's a losing game. Our young people thinking that that's the thing. That's one way to give up your freedom, and everything you call yourself accomplishing, you're giving it right to them. Time to wake up, peoples of color. It's time for us to set some standards and goals for ourselves. It's time for us to leave a legacy for our children and our grandchildren. It's time for us to wake up to reality. Until you become financially independent, you're still a slave. You're begging for it. I don't care what score, credit score, a man of color or a lady of color have. When they go to the banks, they got to go in there to beg them. It shouldn't be like that. In our community, there's millions of dollars just floating out of the door. Millions of dollars. Our communities being run down, no money being spent in our communities. There's property in our community. If we come together as a unit, we can buy that property, fix it up, invest in ourselves. It's time to wake up, peoples of color. We have been foolish long enough. It's time for us to take note of what's going on in this country. We are downtrodden. We've been in here. We was here when a lot of the foreigners came over here off of the boat. Now we spending our money with them. They don't move. They don't spend no money in our community. They take the money out of our community. They glean us. They take it. They send it to their country, or they keep it in their communities. But we're the one that support them. It's time for us to wake up and smell a coffee. That's what I have to say. And I mean every word that I'm saying. I'm not going to take anything back. It's time for us to wake up. Stop being the fool. Time for us to be productive. Time for us to stop spending every dime we get down to the department stores or the stores on the corner. Don't save a dime. It's time for us to wake up. We are a strong race of people. We are smart, but the man is using us for fools. It's time to wake up, people of color. Let's come together. Let's come together as a unit. Let's start pooling our resources together. Let's start buying some property. It's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to look forward. It's time for us to have something in this country. It's time for us to be first class citizens. We can do it. All we have to do is come together. You pool your little money, I pool my little money. We keep letting it add up. Then we go out and do like the Cubans did. We'll buy a house here, invest in that, buy another house, buy the whole block if necessary. We have to become an organization of investment, of investors. Invest in ourselves. That's it for now. I'll be coming back to you later on. But as always, peace out, my brothers and my sisters.